Just want to let that play for a little
I
bit.
absolutely love the word ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo.
It's so fun.
It is so fun. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And welcome to That Movie Show.
Yeah.
Right here on North Shore 104.9.
I love it.
We have a very exciting show because today is our Oscars show.
Yeah, tomorrow is the Oscars.
Tomorrow night is the Oscars ceremony.
The biggest night in Hollywood.
It is, for me, it's like Super Bowl II.
Okay.
Because dare I say I'm a bigger movie fan than I am even a sports fan.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a big night
It's
for
also
me.
sacrilege to say in the New
I
England
know,
area.
I know. But you know what? I think we'll be okay.
We'll be all right.
We'll be okay. We're going to keep winning. That's what we do.
Right. This Oscars, I am far more, the 91st edition is more exciting than the 90th edition.
More exciting? Why?
I think that it's more up in the air, and I like all of the pictures that are nominated for Best Picture. More so than I did last year.
See, okay. I agree with that to a point. Last year it was definitely a weirder one.
Yeah.
The movies that were nominated were definitely, I feel, last year's Oscars skewed a bit more on the independent side.
Right.
But still, when I watched it, I had my front runner that didn't win.
Right.
It was 3 Billboards.
Yeah.
I also said it was going to be the year when people look back on the 2018 Oscars, it's the year that Get Out lost.
Yeah, right.
Not the year that Shape of Water won.
No, I thought that was going to be the weirdest one because I did think that 3 Billboards was going to pull it out last year.
Loved that movie.
But I did think that Get Out was the best movie. We'll talk about it when we get to...
And we have our opinions on Best Picture this year, I think, too.
Right. I'm a crazy person when it comes to this, and I know that. When I'm talking about Best Picture, I do feel that it doesn't need to be the only factor, but we do need to factor in audience going to see the movie.
Sure.
Right? Because...
Well, they were going to do a whole separate category, like the popular movie, which
right.
they got
they're
rid
still,
of?
No, they're still doing it.
Are they doing that?
But I think it's next year.
Okay.
I think
I disagree with that one because it's just like, here's my thought.
I don't like the
It's almost like it's
Golden Globes. It's
it's not a participation trophy, but it's like it's going to go to whoever made the most money,
right?
And that doesn't always make for the best
movie
picture,
right? Because a lot of people are going to go see like Alita: Battle Angel,
correct?
And that movie, from what I hear,
I'm holding my opinions because I do have opinion, and my opinion of this topic plays into Best Picture, which we're going to get to at the end. And it's only a half an hour show, so let's jump right into it.
Let's just jump right in.
Let's get right into it. So we're going to run down. There's 24 categories in this year's awards, and as you posted online. They have decided to not
do all of them.
Yeah, because originally there was 4 that were dropped.
Yep.
It was hair and makeup, editing,
cinematography, which was the big one.
Really? Come on! I mean, we need pictures to have movies,
right?
And what was the fourth one? Was it?
It was like costume design.
Costume design.
It was something like that. It was another one like that.
Mind you, all categories that are required to make a movie.
Oh yeah, you know what?
You need editing. You need cinematography.
Right.
You need hair and makeup.
Yeah. You know what we don't need? If you were going to cut things for time, I don't know. The musical performances for the songs in the movies.
The actual, and again, that's what this is all. The reason they were toying with this idea is kind of what we talked about last week on the show. Is they're trying to cut down the telecast,
right?
And I'm still of the opinion. I said it on the morning show with Lindsay and Erica. I am of the opinion that they need to just stream it. Do what the Hall of Fame does for WWE. Stream the whole thing live.
Right.
Let them talk for as long as their heart desires, and then do an edited telecast. Because let's be honest, the millennials aren't going to be the telecast viewers.
No, they're not.
It's going to be people like me, and I want to see all of the categories, all of the winners' speeches.
As somebody who shoots television and film,
right?
Yeah, the director of photography.
It's kind of near and dear.
Kind of important to me.
Kind of near and dear to
kind of
William's
important to
there.
me. So
let's jump right into it. Okay, first category out of the gate: visual effects.
The nominees.
The nominees are Solo, a Star Wars story; Ready Player One; First Man; Christopher Robin; and Avengers Infinity War. Liam, I'll go to you first.
So the Avengers Infinity War, this is the only thing that they are nominated for.
Which is a crime. And again, we'll get to Best Picture.
So again, The thing is that people need to kind of understand about the Academy Awards is that it is a film festival. You have to submit. Yeah. This isn't just like, oh, what was released and we go from there. So that they could save the twist for the actual theatrical release, Avengers Infinity War did not qualify for Best Picture.
Really?
Because they did not screen it at the certain places. So
this is news to me.
So Avengers Infinity War did not qualify to be a Best Picture nominee because they decided to go for the twist.
That's a rule that needs to be changed.
Yeah.
For this specific reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to say it now because I'm not going to hold my breath the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to see a lot of the nominations coming up that are really going to make me want to say this. Black Panther is nominated for Best Picture.
Yes.
Black Panther wasn't even the best Marvel movie of the year.
Infinity
War was.
The Best Picture of the year, and it's irrelevant because Infinity War isn't nominated. But
right.
Infinity War is the best movie of the year.
Yeah. I mean, 12 days, over $2 billion.
Yeah.
I saw it 4 times in the theater.
I saw it 4 times too.
And I saw it in 2D, 3D, 4D.
IMAX.
Everything. It was so good. I immediately bought it. I watched it last night.
Yeah.
Because I'm going through all the Best Picture nominees. I watched Black Panther. Immediately I'm like, I got to watch Infinity War.
Yeah.
Have to.
Avengers Infinity War is the best movie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, because
they have to change that. That's absurd.
Because it's a film festival. It's not,
right.
Right.
So visual effects, I think
Infinity War.
All right. Costume design. Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I actually tried watching that last night. Black Panther, The Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, and Mary Queen of Scots.
So I'm going to say that the Mary Queen of Scots is going to win this just because the Academy loves themselves some period pieces.
Okay, so that and The Favorite are the two I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Is The Favorite... What is it?
It's
not a period piece?
I haven't seen it either.
Okay, because you were supposed to bring the DVD.
I was supposed to. I have it on DVD. I have it on DVD.
Maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to see it together.
But they love themselves. This Mary Queen of Scots, it's a period piece.
And it's the right type of award for this.
Right. It's a very intricate design. Black Panther has some very fun and interesting costumes just based on
they were good.
They were good.
They were good,
because that weird like new age African tribal, which was really interesting. And then Ballad of Buster Scruggs, it's a Western, so it's always interesting to have those type of Westerns. But I think the kind of odd man out is Mary Poppins, just because if we're going to go kind of period PC, British, UK sort of thing, I think that Mary Queen of Scots is going to be the more intricate work.
I listened to an interview with Ruth Carter, who was the Black Panther costume designer, and I had a huge appreciation. It's actually the reason I watched it last night. Was listening to her interview and talk about how, especially her designing costumes for Lupita Nyong'o, who went through so many different character changes. Like, she was a refugee, she was a warrior, she was a spy, she was, and her costumes. Watching it after listening to that interview, that's what I was paying attention to.
Right.
Stuff like was it Siri? Is that his little sister?
Yeah.
Her sneakers. I'm like, I didn't even notice them in the first time around, except for that one little joke thing. But watching, I'm like, oh yeah, you did take points on all that stuff. Yeah, good job. But yeah, Mary Queen of Scots. Makeup and hair, next category. Only 3 nominees: Border, Mary Queen of Scots, Vice. Gotta be Vice.
Yeah.
Gotta be Vice.
Yeah.
That one I saw, and Christian Bale was fantastic in it.
Yep.
Movie was a mess. But it looked. Yeah. But they did a hell of a job on.
That's another one of those movies, and we'll talk about it more. Where it's a great character trapped in a terrible movie.
Yeah,
and Christian Bale does a great job.
He did a fantastic job. The movie was a mess, to say the least. But hair and makeup,
solid.
There you go, Vice. Original song.
Do we do editing?
No, we haven't got there yet.
Okay.
Original song. All the Stars from Black Panther. I'll Fight from RGB. The Place Where the Lost Things Go from Mary Poppins Returns. Shallow from A Star Is Born. When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Shallow.
Yeah. Lady Gaga is...
I feel that this movie is going to be snubbed hard.
Yeah.
In all other categories.
Except for this one.
So they have to give it this. I mean...
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it on the morning show with Lindsay and Erica this past week. I still get chills when I hear Shallow start.
Right.
Even at the Grammys with the absurd absurd performance that Lady Gaga did, which I understood because we were watching a Lady Gaga performance on an Alley performance. Still, the song
it's so good.
is so powerful.
Yeah.
So powerful. So I think we're in agreement on that one.
Yes.
All right. This is the Oscar prediction show for that movie show. Mike Wendt, Liam Stryker, Bill Neville. And, of course, you are listening to North Shore 1049, and you can stream it on NorthShore1049.com.
Love it.
Listen to us online. There you go. Moving right along from original song to original score. Original score's nominees, Black Klansman, Black Panther, If Beale Street Could Talk, Isle of Dogs, Mary Poppins Returns.
It's really tough because original score is like another category that we kind of get to where the score you don't really pay attention to. It just fits the mood of the movie because the score isn't the songs that like pop up that you might be familiar with. And so like Black Klansman I thought was really good and did a great job of,
I really like that
this. And the score definitely feels good. As well as If Beale Street Could Talk. Beale Street Could Talk felt more like a play that was just on screen.
I think that's the one that's going to get it.
I think so,
I think
too.
If Beale Street Could Talk is going to take that one.
Just because it just fits with the emotional tempo of the movie the best.
Production design. Nominees, Black Panther, First Man, Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, Roma.
So this is another one of those things, kind of like costume design, where I think it's the favorite that's going to end up taking this one, just because of the physical art design of the movie, the locations and everything like that. It's a little bit more intricate and a little bit more fancy than something like a Black Panther, which, while visually stunning in that waterfall situation was great, it's CGI most of it, right? And so it's good for a visual effect, but it's not a physical set, whereas I think the favorite is and Roma.
I would say one of those two.
One of those two.
The favorite or Roma. Sound mixing. Star is Born, Roma, First Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Panther. Sound mixing.
I'm going to go with Bohemian Rhapsody.
I just watched it this week.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it, Mike?
I know too much about Queen. It was my problem. Basically,
yes, that is the problem with that movie.
It's a beautiful work of fiction
of the band.
Sure,
Queen.
yeah, right.
It's a beautiful work of
story was
fiction.
twisted
If
in
you
many
know,
ways.
if you know nothing about Queen, you will thoroughly enjoy yourself.
Right.
Yes.
But if you even have an inkling of knowledge about their timeline, it makes zero sense.
Oh, they handed up the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. The
But
fact
like I
is,
said, beautiful work of fiction.
right.
They did a great job. I'm agreeing. I think sound mixing will go with that one.
Right.
Sound editing. Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Quiet Place, Roma.
I feel like this is something that the First Man is going to end up winning.
I was going to say Quiet Place.
Or Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Because there was no sound in it.
Exactly. That's what I mean. But they still added that tension. So I'm thinking Quiet Place is going to get this one. Film editing. Here you go. Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, Green Book, The Favorite, and Vice.
So this is the other category that
Vice should get a Razzie for film editing.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
going to say that right off.
That is tonight. So I really want to watch that.
We have to find, is there a stream or
there
something?
has to be.
Something.
Like in the day of streaming. If not, we got to talk to some people and we'll stream it.
We'll stream it for them.
But I have to say Bohemian Rhapsody for film editing.
Okay.
Because the movie transitions from time period to time period, and you don't notice...
Even if it's erroneous.
But you don't notice it. The best editing is the editing you don't notice. And the movie feels fantastic throughout.
Okay, I agree. Like I said, beautiful work of fiction.
Yeah.
Best foreign language film. There's 5 nominees. Let's see. Capernaum, Cold War, Never Look Away, excuse me, Shoplifters, and Roma. I think Roma. Roma. It's very easy. Best live action short film. Detainment, Fauve, Marguerite, Mother, Skin. Haven't seen any of them.
No, I haven't seen any of the live action or the animated shorts, except for Bow. I saw Bow.
Okay.
Because that was ahead of Incredibles 2.
The same thing with best documentary short.
Yeah.
Black Sheep, Endgame, Lifeboat, A Night at the Garden, and Period End of Sentence. I'm gonna go period end of sentence. I like the title.
I like Endgame. I like
That's
Endgame
next year.
because Endgame is reminding me of Marvel, so I'm rooting for it.
Imagine that. They just named it that to ride that coattail.
Yeah, right.
When people are searching online to buy like a digital copy and they get that.
Yeah, right. Well, how many of the times are somebody going to try and illegally download Endgame and they're going to get that?
Documentary short subject.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Documentary feature, Free Solo, Hale County this evening. Minding the Gap of Fathers and Sons and RBG, excuse me.
So I haven't unfortunately seen the documentaries, but what should be nominated is both documentaries for the Fire Festival.
Yeah, they can't qualify.
No, they don't.
must have came out too late.
They would qualify for next year.
Yeah,
They would
I'm
qualify.
also going to say it because I just watched it and absolutely loved it. The Bill Murray story is on Netflix.
Okay.
Great documentary. He is a treasure. Cinematography.
Yeah.
Cold
'Cause
War.
It's back.
The Favorite. Never Look Away. Roma and A Star Is Born.
So I think that this is one that A Star Is Born could sneak in and win.
I was going with that only because I love it, or Roma.
Roma.
I think it was a beautiful movie.
It was. It was.
Original screenplay. The
Yeah.
Favorite, First Reformed, Green Book, Roma, Vice.
Roma?
Vice, an original screenplay.
There's always
Vice
one
has
or
been
two.
cheating all award season.
All award season.
All award season, Vice has been cheating.
Yeah.
It was in the comedies for the Golden Globes, and it's definitely not.
Yeah. Right.
No, I'm sorry. Disqualified.
Roma's likely going to win, but Green Book definitely deserves it.
I'm guessing Green Book's not going to win because of Peter Farrelly's scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Which is really sad.
It's really unfortunate that that's where we are.
Because that movie is fantastic.
Yeah. Adapted screenplay. Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I just love saying that, and it's
Yeah.
just not a wonderful movie. Black Klansman. Can You Ever Forgive Me? Is that the Melissa McCarthy one?
Yeah.
Okay. If Beale Street Could Talk and A Star Is Born.
Yeah, I think if Beale Street Could Talk is going to take this one home.
I mean, my heart's with A Star Is Born, but I
But-
think you're absolutely right.
Yeah, because it's written like a play.
Yeah.
It's written like a play.
Animated short. I don't know. You said you saw Bow. Let's go with Bow.
Bow.
All right.
It is heartbreaking. Bill saw it. I know that Bill saw it.
Yeah,
Bow.
before Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Really?
Yeah, in every way that a Pixar movie is heart-wrenching but full of subtext, that's how Bow.
That's how Bow is.
That's how Bow is.
Animated feature. Incredibles 2. Just speaking of that.
Yep.
Isle of Dog. Mirari. I'm going with Ralph Breaks the Internet and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is going to win, but I always am rooting for The Incredibles, which is my favorite.
2 Disney sequels are up.
Yeah.
Incredibles and Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph was good. Wreck-It Ralph was good.
They just added Incredibles 2 to Netflix, so I'm very happy so I get to see it.
Oh, yeah, you should definitely see it. It's definitely worth a look.
And Ralph Breaks the Internet was a joy to watch.
Right.
I don't consider it an Oscar movie.
No, it's definitely not.
And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a juggernaut.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
absolutely the winner.
Yeah.
So let's get into the quote-unquote serious categories.
Yeah,
of course, we're doing our Oscar prediction special here on That Movie Show on North Shore 104.9. We also do a podcast.
Yeah.
We do a full-blown podcast where we spend an hour or so reviewing a single movie every single week.
Yes.
And you can find that at newageinsiders.com. Our entire audio and video archives are stored there. We are also on literally every single
All of
podcasting
them.
app. Just look up New Age Insiders Pop and That Movie Show, and you will get us every week delivered right to your phone.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the categories. Best Director.
Yep.
I'm upset already because Bradley Cooper's not nominated.
Yeah, that one is shocking.
Yeah, that's the best word for it. Shocking.
That's the shocking
That's the
one.
best word we can say on radio. Shocking.
Yeah.
I am upset and appalled. Best director, Spike Lee, Black Klansman. Paul Pawlowski. Sorry about that. I'm butchering names. Cold War. Yorgos. Come on. Yorgos Lanthimos for The Favorite. Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, and Adam McKay for Vice. I'm immediately disqualifying Vice.
Yeah.
Just because they've cheated way too much in this award season.
Yep.
That should be Bradley Cooper's spot.
That should be.
Especially because A Star is Born was amazing and Vice was not.
Yeah, right. Right. Roma is definitely the clear-cut favorite here. Alfonso Cuarón. That movie is beautiful.
It is. My only other argument is they could give it to Spike Lee because they like giving like career achievement awards, and he's never won.
Yes, if he's going to win and BlacKkKlansman is the one that wins. Look, is that his best work? No, but it is
Do
good
the right
enough.
thing was.
Yeah.
But he's never won, and that's one of the things they like to do, and we'll continue this conversation in the Best Actress category.
Yes.
Best Supporting Actress: Amy Adams for Vice.
Marina de Tavira.
Thank you. Roma. Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone, The Favorite. Rachel Weisz, The Favorite.
Yeah.
Liam, go for it.
So I think that Regina King should win this.
I agree.
I do think that she won't.
She won the Golden Globe, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So she should win this as well. But I also kind of think that, like you said, for a career achievements, I do think that Amy Adams is a potential.
She was good. Again,
Right.
I've been beating on Vice a little
Right.
bit. The acting was
Good.
awesome.
Right.
The acting was phenomenal in the movie. It was just the movie itself that was a mess.
Right.
The pacing, the editing, the directing, but the acting was wonderful. And if she won, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I do agree, though. I think Regina King should win.
Yeah.
Supporting actor, Mahershala Ali, Green Book. Adam Driver, BlacKkKlansman. Sam Elliott, A Star is Born. Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Sam Rockwell for Vice. Sam Rockwell won last year, right?
Yes,
For 3
he did.
billboards, which he absolutely deserved. I disagree this year. I don't think it's...
I just think that it would be great if he won for playing George Bush.
He was only in the movie for like 3 minutes.
That's
the problem I have, because they pitched it. This is what okay, I'm going to go down a Vice rabbit hole for a second. They pitched this movie, all the trailers, all the TV spots, as a comedy, and they used all the George Bush footage in the movie in the trailer to pitch it as a comedy.
Right.
The rest of that was the only funny part.
Yes,
and it
of
was
course.
3 to 5 minutes of the movie. The rest of it wasn't funny.
Of course.
It just wasn't.
Also, Mahershala Ali might be my favorite actor.
He is everywhere.
He is everywhere, and he is fantastic in everything. Green Book is, it's great, and he should.
I
win.
think it's his award.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's his award, or as we've been talking about, the career achievement for Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Just because they got to give Stars Born something.
Yeah.
Lead actress in a motion picture, Roma.
Yeah.
Glenn Close for the. I'm sorry, I'm not going to even try that name.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's way too many consonants. Glenn Close, The Wife. Olivia Colman, The Favorite. Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born, and Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me? Now I have some thoughts.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Lady Gaga, it's her award to lose,
Yes.
and she is going to lose it.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Olivia Colman, I adore.
Yeah.
I think she is wonderful. I've been following her since The Peep Show on BBC, which is one of my favorite television shows of all time. There's 8 seasons. It's available on Amazon Prime to watch. She is a joy, and after her Golden Globe speech, I want to see more of that.
Yeah, okay.
The winner for career achievement is going to be Glenn Close.
Yeah.
She is, who was the soap opera woman that got, Susan Lucci.
Yeah.
She got nominated like every year, never won. Glenn Close has been nominated a bunch of times. Never won. It's her award.
Yes. Yep.
We're in agreement?
Yeah, just because it's very unfortunate because, how can you have this music?
Because I heard The Wife wasn't great.
No, it
I haven't
wasn't
seen it
great.
yet.
And it goes exactly to one of my big issues with this type of movie, right? And why Glenn Close, on paper, to me, shouldn't win.
Right.
Nobody saw your movie, and the people that did thought it was okay
At best.
right? As opposed to,
Was she good at it?
again, it's irrelevant.
It's Glenn Close, though.
But again, it's irrelevant.
She's just putting a bad movie, putting on a clinic.
Right. But again, it's irrelevant because if your movie is bad and nobody went to see it, how can you be the best actress
Right.
if you didn't entertain the people?
Like I said, it's Lady Gaga's award.
Right. Because Lady Gaga put on a great performance in a movie
Fantastic
that
performance.
people liked.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, they
and
did.
so that's why it should be Gaga.
I would have no problem with Gaga or Olivia Colman, but I think it's going to be Glenn Close.
Right.
Best actor in a motion picture.
Yeah.
Christian Bale for Vice, Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe for... See, I'm messing up the names I know on purpose.
Yeah.
That's the bit. Willem Dafoe for An Eternity's Gate, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, Viggo Mortensen for Green Book. Go ahead, Liam.
I thought that Rami Malek did the best of the people that were in this category. I thought Viggo Mortensen was very good, but kind of played second fiddle to Mahershala, even though he's the best actor.
Right.
I thought Mahershala kind of blew him out of the water a little bit, but that's because he's Mahershala effing Ali.
I like that you're getting his name correct too, because it took me a while to knock it down.
Right. So I go Rami Malek. He did great as Freddie Mercury. He was very fun, very entertaining, and carried the entire movie for a very well-known figure.
After seeing Bohemian Rhapsody, because again, I'm all in on A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
But after seeing Bohemian Rhapsody, I have no problem with Rami Malek winning an acting award for that performance.
Yeah.
It was wonderful, especially since this past week after seeing it, I've been watching a lot of actual Freddie Mercury interviews, and he nailed it.
Yeah.
Like I said, the movie was a beautiful work of fiction, but he nailed it.
Right.
He absolutely nailed
the
it.
only knock that I have to Rami Malek on that movie is that he didn't actually sing the songs.
I have a huge problem with that.
But
Bradley Cooper did.
But
in the Jackson Maine voice, which really hurts when I do this.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, it took like 3 people to make the Freddie Mercury character.
Right.
It took Bradley Cooper to make Jackson Maine.
Right. You're right.
That's my argument. I have no problem with Rami Malek winning, but I have an argument to make.
Yes.
Christian Bale also would be a fine choice. He did fantastic.
Yeah,
in the movie.
and again,
but the movie's a mess.
The movie's a mess. It's not good. You can't be the best actor if your movie wasn't good.
Best Picture. Best Picture, which if you're watching the award show will probably be shown about 2 a.m.
Yeah, something like that.
Best Picture, Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. Let's knock a couple off. Let's knock Vice off.
Yep.
I don't see Roma winning, even though it's a beautiful movie.
No, see, I think Roma's sneaky.
It could be sneaky. I just don't see it. I don't see the Favorite winning.
No, but Roma's got a better chance than Black Klansman.
Definitely. That was another one. And we already talked about Black Panther not even being the best Marvel movie.
So here's the thing. I'm rooting for Black Panther to win for a lot of the same reasons that I was rooting for Get Out last year.
Okay.
Right? If Black Panther wins, it's far more about what the movie, like what this award is going forward.
Sure.
Right? If
a Marvel movie won Best Picture,
all bets are off.
Cool. I'm a little upset that it wouldn't be Infinity War, but we
Yes.
already discussed that. My gut, I so want A Star Is Born to win, but yeah, I think it could be. They're not going to give it to Green Book because of Farrelly.
Yep.
Bohemian Rhapsody probably not because of Singer.
See, but Bohemian Rhapsody won Best Picture at the Golden Globes.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
it's got a chance.
It's a chance. You might be right about Roma. Roma could be the sneaky one.
I think Roma's the sneaky. I think
Roma could be like the year everyone was all in on La La Land and Moonlight won.
Right.
Despite
Same
what
deal.
Warren Beatty says.
Yeah, despite what Warren Beatty says. I'm going to pick Roma just
Okay.
because I think that's the way that the
It's a fun
Academy
choice.
leans. But I'm rooting for Black Panther and Bohemian Rhapsody.
I am all in on A Star Is Born. I think it deserves all the awards, which you can also, coming up on Monday on our podcast, which of course you can find on newageinsiders.com and all podcasting apps. We are going deep diving into A Star Is Born, so you'll hear all of the deep diving thoughts on A Star Is Born there. That is our Oscar show. Thank you for joining us.
That Oscar show.
It's that Oscar show on That Movie Show. Mike Wendt, Liam Stryker, Bill Neville, thank you for producing. And on North Shore 104.9, thank you for having us, and we will see you at the movies. You can follow us on social media. I gotta get the social media plugs in.
Yeah, of course.
I almost did it. I almost wrapped it up.
Yeah.
But social media plugs at Mike Wendt, at Liam NAI, at Bill Neville NAI, and hashtag That Movie Show. Let us know what you want us to talk about when we do That Movie Show right here on North Shore 104.9. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, everybody.